Let me take you live to KwaZulu-Natal. DA MPL Mbali Ntuli is standing by to talk to us. So good afternoon to you and welcome. Ms. Zille just saying that she hopes to bring unity and stability into the party. She also says that it has suffered a great deal of trauma and turmoil. Is that true?
I think it would be difficult to deny that we are in a precarious position as a Democratic Alliance. I think that the May 8th election showed that we need to definitely get back to basics and look at offering an alternative voters, but one that they can genuinely believe. I think that we have a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, what has been the repercussions of that election result has been certain people already trying to get the party to be at war with itself and to try and change leadership, perhaps not always in the best ways that it could be done. But I think that we are not in a great place. But what's really wonderful is that there's always opportunities that arise from crises. And so I think that this particular election is very exciting for the party. I think we haven't been in this position before. And it's going to be very interesting how it plays itself out.
So if you agree with Ms. Zille saying that unity and stability is a problem in the party, it comes down to the chief executive officer of any organization. It suggests to me that it's time your leader left.
I think it would be unfair to place the entire problems and turmoils that we have in the Democratic Alliance solely at the door of the leader. I think that we have a federal executive which consists of many leaders, our provincial leaders, the CEO, and the position that everyone is contesting for the Federal Chairperson, who ultimately make the decisions. And there's no decision that I'm aware of that was made singularly by Mmusi Maimane. And so I think it's unfair for all the troubles of the party to be placed at his feet. That being said, we do need to take some serious action, and we do need some decisive solutions on a way forward. I think that we're hoping, as ordinary members in the party, to see that taking place. And this election will be the start of that, as will our review that is happening in 2 weeks' time in October, which is really going to be the culmination of months-long investigative work across structures, across the party, to see what went wrong and what we need to do going forward.
Is Ms. Zille entering the fray a sign of deep division in the party? There's common cause, for instance, that she doesn't get on, or in the past hasn't got on particularly well with Mr. Maimane.
Well, that's the thing about politics. We don't all have to be friends to get the job done. I think that Zille and Maimane both have some very strong bases who have clashed in the past, particularly on some issues relating the way and the direction of the party should take on specific issues. But I see no reason why they can't put that behind themselves, and if they are both saying that they want this unity so badly, work towards it. I do think that this position comes with a lot of power, and in fact Zille is the only candidate that has called me thus far to canvass my vote, and one of the things I said to her was I believe that the position needed to devolve some of its powers to the provinces. I said that whoever occupied that position would have to come clean about the finances of the party, because we've seen that that's taken center stage in the media, as well as the fact that whoever wins it must not use it for vindictiveness or as a proxy to battle and wage some other wars, all of which she agreed with me. So I'm interested to hear what the other candidates will be saying, but I mean, I think it would be a lie to say that parties don't have their factions and don't have other issues that happen. What needs to happen now is we need to find a way of those different interests, seeing that the bigger interest is the one where the DA actually presents a proper alternative to the ANC. Otherwise, we really sit with no clear opposition.
Not the first time, of course, that we've heard of factions within the Democratic Alliance. Which way then will the KwaZulu-Natal vote go? Who will you cast your lot in with?
Well, my provincial leader has said this morning that he will be voting for Athol Trollip. His vote by no means means that all of us will be voting that way. I think the smart thing to do is to wait to be canvassed by each of the candidates and then make the decision based on what they're offering. As I say, Zille has been the first one to call me, and I certainly won't be voting for people that don't call me and canvass. So far, I suppose she's in the lead.
Just a final one then. Is her, if there's common cause that entering the fray is possibly a sign of deep division in the party, is there a chance, if she wins, that she could split the DA?
I really couldn't comment on that, but I think it would be strange for her to run for a position to then want to split the party. I think that there's some deeper fears on many sides of people thinking that their particular bases will be strengthened or not strengthened by whoever wins this position. And I hope that they all have the maturity to understand that they're being watched not only by people in the DA but across the country who will be waiting for exactly that kind of move, and that they don't do something like that. That being said, you never know. I mean, a week ago nobody foresaw that Helen would be running, so anything is possible. But I think we all can understand that a split DA just for the benefit of people's own factional battles is not good for South Africa. And what I really think needs to happen is those people that insist on causing these divisions must be kicked out, and examples of them must be made.
The DA's Mbali and Tuli in Durban, thank you.